Good morning, everybody. My name is Justin Kings. So I'm head of EBU Academy. So we are the learning community for EBU members. So the EBU, as you may know, is the European Broadcasting Union. We represent public service media across Europe and in other parts of the world as well. And whatever the strategic priorities are of our members of public service media, then we look to support those strategic priorities with learning, the sharing of knowledge and training. And clearly, with artificial intelligence set to change the role of all working in public service media, this is a big challenge for us, and that's where the EBU Academy School of AI comes in. So, as it says on the slide here, the title of our session today, how we're working to upskill Europe's public service media on AI. So that's our website address. So that's where you'll find all the information about what we're doing on AI. We're going to take you through some of it here in this session, but also the other courses that we provide on other topics that are strategically important for public service media around leadership in times of digital transformation and disruption, and also journalist safety and security, for example, are other priority topics of ours. So just very quickly, just to bring you up to speed with who we are, who is the EBU Academy. So as I said, part of the EBU. So it's actually a huge organization. So we have 113 members in 56 countries. Photograph on the right is a sort of a family portrait of the heads of learning and development for many of those 113 members that we have. So that's that's who we are. And what we knew at the end of last year was that people that learn with us rate the experience really highly. So 4.5 out of 5 was our overall score for all the activities that we did in 2023, working with 1,600 media professionals from 80 different EBU members. A total of...
Do you hear
Hi,
me?
Hélène.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, welcome.
I got the timing wrong, clearly. So here I am. Sorry about this.
It's good to see you.
Hello. Good
Hélène's
afternoon.
here.
Good morning. I don't know what
Hélène
time
works
exactly.
with the EBU Academy.
Yep.
So I'm just going to go through this slide, Hélène, then might hand over to you for a little bit. But so 90 training programs, so a lot of activity, and we have portfolios. So content, management, leadership, which I've already mentioned, news, of course, and obviously in terms of artificial intelligence, I mean, it touches upon all these areas. A major report on AI and news was released by the EBU yesterday. If you haven't seen that, I hugely recommend it. A very comprehensive study on how artificial intelligence is currently being used within journalism globally, with lots of case studies in it, and you can download that for free at the EBU website, ebu.ch/AI. Technology and innovation, so clearly huge relevance to this presentation today. And as I said, safety and security, which for the most part surrounds journalism and the safety of our journalists, not just in war zones, places of danger for foreign correspondents, but the sort of vicarious trauma that journalists can now suffer within newsrooms without even stepping outside their newsroom, but also thinking domestically within Europe about some of the extreme weather conditions that we're experiencing these days, so floods and wildfires and extreme temperatures, which a number of European countries unfortunately have suffered only within the last few days. And the website address there, academy.ebu.ch. So, Hélène, maybe you'd like to pick up here. So that's the sort of the background, and then as we move towards discussing artificial intelligence and our role in educating public service media, would you like to explain how it sort of fits into the strategy at the moment for EBU Academy?
Yes. Sorry, colleagues. I'm really confused. I'm sorry, I didn't get the time right. So here I come. I just went down to get a coffee and met a colleague. So here it goes. Yes, Justin so introduced you to EBU Academy, and to our work. And just a quick view on our strategy, which was changed in 2024. And which really has four parts, I would say, and really one that is interesting to us today. But let's say our idea was really to increase impact of our training. And to do this, we have four axes. One is to grow the training formats, that is, develop new training formats, mostly shorter formats, easier to fit in a busy professional schedule. We would like to offer translations and transcriptions because, as you probably understood, our members, our colleagues who attend our training from our members are coming from a diversity of countries. They speak different languages, and most of our trainings, if not all of our trainings, are delivered in English. So the idea is really to be able to offer more courses with automated translations, actually using AI. So we've done a few tests on this, but this is still to be explored. We would like to develop also on-demand learning. By on-demand learning here, we mean the possibility for colleagues to just on their phone click on the link and get a nugget of learning from our learning management platform. This is something that we're developing as well. And it's a way also of reformatting the training content that we have to make it usable by trainees at any moment of the day, at any time. But last and not least, the fourth axis of our strategy for 2024 is really to focus on priority topics. So Justin, if you want to move one slide, because that, yes. And when we mean by focusing on priority topics, I'm sure you know what we are aiming at. So if you want again to, voila. Yes, EBU Academy School of AI. This is the idea. Is through the School of AI, we aim to offer training on AI usage to as many media professionals and roles possible from our members. This really comes in complement to what our members are offering internally to their staff, but there's so much to do that we would like to make those courses as many, as diverse, as targeted as possible to answer the needs of our members. So if we want to move on to the next slide. Yes, so you see, supporting the AI literacy and upskilling of our EBU members and other professionals with a constantly updated curriculum of training. So this is really something interesting. AI, its tools, sometimes it's a bit scary for some of our media professionals, but it's also about unleashing creativity and innovation. Here you see a quote from one of our new trainers, Tove Millari. She comes from our Finnish member, Yle. She's AI innovation lead at the Finnish Broadcaster in Helsinki. And for her, AI is really an opportunity to be more innovative, to be creative, to be rid of tedious tasks that you have to do, and to be able to ideate and create new things. So this is quite a very good approach, and this is what really we liked very much when we first heard her with Justin. is that she was really having such a positive view on AI. She said, you know, you need to get your hands dirty and test it by yourself to see exactly how you can use it. Don't be afraid, just try it out. And let it guide you, let it assist you in some of the boring tasks, but also let it assist you when you start thinking about new things. So this is really the approach we are also favoring. Don't be afraid of AI. Understand how it works and try it out by yourself so you can understand the opportunities, the risk also, but the opportunities. Justin, if you want to, yes. So the launch, we launched it. The School of AI was officially launched on 19 March 2024 with a free session that was open to anybody who wanted to sign up for it, called The Beginner's Guide to AI and Why It Matters to Public Service Media. We did a big campaign on the EBU website. It was a free 1-hour online learning session. We have several of these, which again are open to everyone, whether you come from our members or not. And on that particular day, on that particular session, we had 160 people who attended the official launch of our School of AI. Yes, so we aim really to provide AI courses to public media colleagues as in many roles as possible, whether it's for strategists, developers, technologists, journalists. We have been testing different formats, different target audiences, to try again to address the needs of our member as closely as possible. And again, as I said, all of our members, our broadcast media organizations, are actually proposing some of their own courses. Those who have had the chance, the resources to develop their own courses have done so. And we come in complement. But for some of our smaller members, training is always a bit of a challenge. It costs a lot of money and resources are not always there. So here again, EBU Academy can step in to offer courses to train colleagues through our open enrollment courses, but also through the courses that we organize on request for teams or for groups of professionals at our members. AI and ethics, this is really, I think, an important issue. AI tools and the use of artificial intelligence offer great opportunities to help media professionals create innovative content for their audiences, and also to tackle or to deal with the repetitive task that their work is made of as well. But clearly the use of AI comes with ethical challenges, especially for us public media broadcasters. Our main asset is the trust that our audiences have in us. And this trust is a precious treasure. And it's really important that when our staff get to use AI, they do it in a responsible and transparent manner. But once you have said this, you have said little in many ways. This is why we decided to launch a series of, again, free sessions online using Zoom on AI ethics and public media. We hope to be running those sessions once every 2 months. The first one took place in June. We were spotlighting the Bayerischer Rundfunk, which is our German member from Munich. And we had on board a colleague, Uli Koppen, who actually presented the work that Bayerischer Rundfunk has done over the years regarding ethical guidelines. Bayerischer Rundfunk was a very early adopter of AI tools, so they had to very progressively design ethical guidelines. And Uli was kind enough to really go into the details, how those guidelines were designed, the challenges she faced with her colleagues, who was involved in designing those guidelines. And now actually Bayerischer Rundfunk is about to publish a more advanced set of guidelines. So the idea we have here is really to share with all of our members the work that has been accomplished by those early adopters, again, to help our members who are still, I would say, struggling with ethical guidelines, to design their own and to create a community of learning around AI and ethics, which can be beneficial for everyone at our members. So we had that first session in June with Bayerischer Rundfunk, and the next one, as you can see, is on 25 September. And this time we will be spotlighting the BBC. So it's 1 hour, it's free of charge. You can go to our website and you can sign up. We would love to have you with us as well to engage in the conversation. Next, yes. This is the idea, is really to review and enrich the curriculum constantly. That is to be reactive. I'm not going to be the one telling you that AI and AI tools move really fast. Every other day there is a new application, there is a new tool coming out. So our goal is really to filter out what's through the, or to cut through the noise and really understand where we can make a difference for our members with training. And this means being able to adjust our curriculum on a regular basis, which we have done. And in some cases as well, we had long-standing popular courses running live virtual on Zoom. And for some of these courses, what we have done is we have added an AI session. That is, for instance, we still have a course on how to make creative use of your archives, of your media archives. Well, we had that course running for many years, and this year we asked our trainer to develop a specific module on AI tools to actually make the best of your archives. So now you can attend the full course if you need to be trained on, what to do with your archive to tell new and interesting stories. But if you know already how to do this and you would like to just understand how AI can, artificial intelligence can help you in doing this better, faster, with possibly a better experience for your audience, then you can just sign up for that last module. So again, we're trying to be reactive and agile and flexible in our offer. Justin, maybe we can move on to. Yes, so our work is really based, the way we designed our courses, the way we built that School of AI. We have done it together with our colleagues at the EBU, but also together with our members. EBU is an incredible community of media experts, and collaboration is the reason for being at the EBU. We are a professional association. We are an alliance of broadcasters, public media broadcasters. We only exist as EBU in Geneva and in some other places, our headquarters. We only exist because of our members. So there is no need when we can to duplicate or to repeat what is being done already very well by some of our members. And in exploring the type of courses that we could design for the School of AI, we obviously tapped into the expertise of our members. So to identify topics, but also to actually design and deliver some of our courses. So we developed some external collaboration. You already briefly saw a picture of Tove Milari from Finland. Tove is the AI innovation lead at YLE, and this is with her that we developed that hybrid course on how to make AI your creative superpower. So again, we're exploring different formats. We had one session online, which was attended by a large group of about 30 people. We don't see the slides anymore, Justin. We have lost the slide, so maybe I can share myself the slide. If you, Justin, will you be putting the slide back? Otherwise, I can try to share my slide. We don't have the slides anymore, Justin.
Let me share them again for you, though. they just disappeared from the screen. So
Would you? Okay, super, great. Yeah, thank you. It's all good. Thanks a lot. Yes, so how to make AI your creative superpower. So that was a hybrid course. We had a session online on Zoom. And we also had a session in person in Yle at Wailin, Finland, which gave the opportunity for Tove to bring in some of her colleagues to explain how they use AI in a creative manner. And all of our participants came with their own project on how they would like to use AI in their job. Some of our colleagues were coming actually from Greece, from ERT, and they were working in archives. And they were really curious. I know there's a big anniversary coming up for ERT, and they were asked to do, in a way, a promo, putting some of the archives of ERT forward and developing that promo, but they were wondering how they could go through all the archives of ERT in an efficient and fast manner to actually produce that promo. So this is the type of project that AI can help you with. We also have another course which proved to be very successful and popular, which was proposed to us by one of our colleagues from RTP in Portugal, so the public service broadcaster in Portugal. It's called Mastering AI Tools in Adobe Premiere. This is quite a technical course, I would say, for professionals already using Adobe Premiere. And in 3 hours, our trainer, who is really an expert and loves it, teaches the participants about all the new AI functionalities that have been released by Adobe Premiere. It's a great way to learn about those functionalities and eventually to save time on your production work, on your post-production work, whether it's audio or video editing. This is the type of programs that we propose, as much as possible as well, hands-on, practical, to help you understand how AI tools can really be an asset in your portfolio of skills, I would say. So that's for external collaboration with experts from our members, but obviously at the EBU, among our 300 or so colleagues, we have an incredible pool of experts as well. So we also went to them to see what we could do together, to understand as well in each community of professionals what were the needs. And that's how we came up with 2 courses, among others. One taught by Derek Bowler, who is part of our Eurovision news team at the EBU and is head of social news gathering and an expert on debunking fake news, but also on AI tools. So he has created 2 courses for us. One course on AI tools that can be used for investigative journalism, and another course which has run already, which has been very successful, on using AI tools to combat disinformation and misinformation. So that's for Derek, our collaboration with news. And we also are collaborating with colleagues from the Technology and Innovation Department on using AI tools and AI in general to design recommendation and personalization applications. You know, it's important for our members, for broadcasters, to understand the needs of their audiences and to be able to propose content that matches the expectations of audiences. And for this, personalization and recommendation tools are essential. Creating such a toolbox accessible for audiences is key. And again, there are ways you can do it faster and better using AI. So that's for the collaboration side. So what have been the results so far? Well, from January to June 2024, we run 24 training programs that were attended by 440 participants. So that seems quite a lot, but remember, a lot of our training courses, actually most of our training courses, are delivered live virtual through Zoom. We reached to 60 EBU members out of the 113 members that we have. And we have also organized bespoke training courses for a number of our members who came to us asking for specific courses to be organized for their colleagues. We organized such courses for AMPTV in Armenia. I mentioned Greece already, ERT. We had a bunch of colleagues not just attending the course that we did on making AI your creative superpower, but colleagues from Greece attended several of our training courses, including one on how to use Adobe Firefly or Midjourney to create images. So it was very good to have colleagues from Greece. It had been quite a while since we had such a group of Greek colleagues joining our courses. So that was good. We had a course organized as well for LRT in Lithuania, RTP in Portugal, and also for our sister unions, ASBU, which is for the Middle East, and ABU, which is the Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union. So again, the requests we had for those courses were very diverse. We proposed a series of courses very short course on how to generate AI images. We had also a course on scenario planning using AI or actually featuring AI as one of the scenario that you can think about. This course on scenario planning was more for strategists. And I already mentioned the personalization and recommendation course, a part of which is quite technical and mostly for technology engineers. So very good results. And also good feedback. Again, I think you can have here you see a few of some quotes from people after we assess the courses that attended with us. Every single course that we deliver, we ask our participants to rate us. You already saw the rating, the average rating we got for 2023, but we have also an open field for comments. So we have comments, and as you can see, what I think a lot of people really appreciated is the practical aspect of our courses. You come on board with us for 2 hours, 3 hours, and then you know how to use some of those tools. Again, you could probably do this browsing the web, but again, our trainers are here to really highlight what are the essential functionalities, what you should know, what you should be aware of, what you should avoid doing. So it's really a great way to save time and also to get insights as well on what your colleagues in other organizations are doing. So this is one of the added value of EBU Academy, is to bring that community of learners together. You are not alone behind your screen. You're part of a bigger community, and you can create links with colleagues, even online, live virtual on Zoom. We do use a lot of breakout sessions to allow participants to have a quick chat together, to discuss challenges together, and that's working out very well. So lots of positive feedback. We're very happy. What's next? Yes, our focus for the second part of the year. We will continue promoting courses to develop AI literacy, but also to promote an ethical use of AI by our members. But also to better understand the needs of our members. Now, I think the tsunami has calmed down a bit. Everybody knows that AI is here and is here to stay, especially generative AI. So I think it's time to reflect on what the exact needs are. So to that end, we will be working together with our EBU Media Intelligence Service, MIS, which is our intelligence unit. And we will create a survey together that we will send to our members to really identify the most wanted skills when it comes to AI, and hence the most wanted needs when it comes to training on AI. So this is our way to really, now that the tsunami has abated a bit, to try to really understand exactly what the needs are and how we can best help our members answer those needs. But it's a very fast evolving market, as we know, so we need to also keep up to date. We need to monitor the trends, to monitor the new tools. So that's part of our job that we do also with our colleagues who collaborate with us on this topic. So that's next, maybe. Yes, so there is a new batch of courses coming up. I think we have 13 courses coming up in at the end of the summer until December 2024. We will have some repeats, but we will have also new courses being on offer. One of them will take place at the end of August. It's really about AI in the newsroom. It's called A Journalist Guide to Using AI in the Newsroom. Again, we have had such a course on AI in news for quite a while, but this course takes into consideration all the new developments when it comes to generative AI. And we will launch it on it's planned to take place from 19th to 21st of August. We will also offer it again in December. But the idea is also to see, to test the appetite of our members and of our colleagues for a course taking place in the summer, the end of the summer, but still in the summer, and to see whether this might actually be a good time when maybe your daily work is a bit slower, though not for sports journalists this summer, obviously, but let's say for journalists in the newsroom, maybe it's a good time to offer a course. Maybe we can have participants on that course who feel they have more time to attend the course. We will also be participating to the second EBU AI Summit, which will be organized on 6 December 2024 in Lausanne. And we hope to be able to run some live courses during this summit. So there's only one thing I can tell you. There is a QR code. I tested it. I think it works. So that's a good way to go to our School of AI directly. We have other courses, obviously, at EBU Academy. So please, most, if not all of our courses are open to everyone. It's targeted primarily at our members, media professionals. But whoever is interested in our courses, we're welcome to have you sign up for them. And if you have any question, both Justin and I are here to answer any question that you may have. Voila. You have our email addresses as
There
well.
you go.
Yes. Feel free to reach out to us.
Thank you, Hélène. Yeah, and it's a good point at the end. Although we're focused primarily on helping EBU members, public service media and other media organisations, we have worked previously with non-media organisations as well. And when it comes to some of the concepts around AI literacy, understanding AI, but also some of those skills, creating the perfect prompts, generating AI images, clearly, those skills are useful to non-media organisations. So I think we have sort of 5 minutes left in our slot, whether anybody has any questions at all for us about School of AI, about media and AI, educating media around AI.
I have a question from side.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I am Nikos Aris. I work for CERT for the MIVER team, the media analysis, verification, and retrieval. And we develop in the context of EU-funded research projects, we develop various tools that help media professionals in analyzing images and video, detecting deepfakes, detecting manipulations, and so on. Actually, we're in one of those projects together also. Lalia is from your side, AI project. I was wondering, could we in some way talk so that we can make such tools available to you, both for training through the EBU Academy and to make them available for use by EBU members in case they find them useful?
Maybe I can answer that. Hélène, because I collaborate with a colleague of ours from Eurovision News around these sorts of topics, and absolutely, I mean, I invite you to email me after the session. So we've already developed a course around misinformation and disinformation. Actually, it was the opportunity or the challenge that European elections gave us that sort of convinced us that it would be a good idea to build a course to educate journalists around both the threat and also how they could combat dis and misinformation. So sort of next level verification and sort of debunking deep fakes, etc., that might be caused by AI. So Hélène mentioned a colleague of ours called Derek Bowler, who's head of the Eurovision News social news wire. So Derek leads a team of experts in social media verification, the verification of social media content. And I know that he uses a variety of AI tools to help him and his team in doing their job. So we have a course that helps teach. Some of the tools are free. Some of the tools you subscribe to, I think, at various levels of cost. And we would be happy to arrange a course like that for example, your team, online or in person. That's no problem at all. And then we have a course that's actually coming up, which is about open source intelligence tools that can be used in research, in investigative journalism, which Derek is teaching as well. So that's a slightly different angle, but that actually might be something that's interesting for you and your team as well, because that, again, it's all about those AI tools that can be used to mine for information and to verify information. So I hope that answers your question.
I will email you, and we will get in touch then. See.
Fantastic. Look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you very much.
And I know how it is after sessions like this. You may go away and have those of you who are in person there start talking with the other delegates, and a question comes to mind. And if there is a question that comes to mind during the day today, to all of you, please don't hesitate to contact Hélène and I, and we'll be happy to answer your questions on email. That's absolutely fine.
Can you have that slide again with the contact?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Let me bring that up. There we go.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Very much.
Okay. And I think our slot is out of time here, but I think Hélène and I just want to thank the organisers for the invitation to join you all today. We apologise for being a little late, that our time zones mixed up, but I'm so glad that we made it and we were able to share our story with you today.
Thank you so much for delivering this excellent presentation. Hélène, of course.
I also put our email addresses in the chat. And again, don't hesitate. We will tell you what we can do or not do, but really feel free to come out to us at any time.
Thank you once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Have a good rest of event.
Bye-bye.